Uh-oh. The Department of Education doesn't think that nurses are professionals. That sounds dramatic. It also sounds so insulting, but it's just not true. And let me explain. Nurses are professionals. CRNAs, professionals. NPs, DNPs, all professionals. None of that is changing, not even a little bit. What is changing is the thing that universities hope that you wouldn't notice. The federal government is finally turning off the unlimited money hose. For years, graduate programs could charge any tuition they wanted because the government would always let students borrow enough to cover it. No cap, no limit, no financial pressure, and schools took full advantage. $80,000 programs became $150,000, $120,000 programs became $200,000 programs. Tuition rose faster than inflation, wages, and the cost of actually providing that education. Not because it cost that much to train, but because they knew that you could borrow that much money.
Thank you.
Unlimited loans equal unlimited tuition hikes. Now, here's the part that you need to hear. When you remove unlimited borrowing, the government says no more blank checks, there's a limit now. Suddenly the schools have a big problem because without unlimited federal loans, students can't cover sky-high tuition. Enrollment drops, revenue drops, and institutions are forced to face the reality that they've been avoiding. Their prices are unsustainable. And that is why caps exist, not to downgrade nursing, not to insult anyone's profession, but to finally put pressure on institutions that have had zero incentive to lower tuition as long as students can borrow unlimited debt.
Now, she caught a bunch of flack for this, a whole bunch of flack. If you go to her Instagram page, you'll see they were really going in on her because of this right here. She had to let them know, okay, you know what? Let me just give you a little bit more information because this was not to cause up no stir. This is actually to help you guys. I'm not out here trying to debate or hurt anybody's feelings, but she came back with this right here. And this is not over the top. I don't even think she has the mannerism to curse anybody out or anything. She might, but check this out right here.
Only in America could we reach this point. People are outraged because the government won't let them take on hundreds of thousands in student debt. College has gotten so expensive that we now see not being allowed to financially ruin yourself as unfair. The system started with seemingly good intentions. In the Cold War, Eisenhower wanted more scientists and engineers. LBJ wanted more opportunity, educate a generation, strengthen the nation. But good intentions can still lead to bad outcomes. The Higher Education Act of 1965 made federal loans easier to obtain, but it set the stage for what we see today. The government started giving 17 and 18-year-olds with no credit or financial literacy access to tens of thousands in loans. When they couldn't pay it back, they just borrowed more, deferred, stacked interest, sank deeper. And by 2003, student loan debt hit $200 billion and it hasn't stopped growing. Colleges quickly learned if students can borrow, they can charge more. Tuition didn't just rise, it exploded. In 1980s, in-state tuition was about $2,600. In 2025, it's closer to $12,000, not counting housing or other fees. Between 1980 and 2020, tuition increased 169% with no accountability. And the one thing I never hear anyone call out is that federal aid didn't just inflate prices. It let colleges create entire programs that wouldn't survive in the real world. Gender studies, queer theory, hyper-specialized humanities, interesting academically, but completely disconnected from the job market. These majors don't exist because of market demand. They exist because federal loans guaranteed colleges would get paid whether graduates ever saw a return on investment or not.
Facts. It's absolutely insane.
Between 1990 and 2020, degree programs in ethnic studies and gender studies grew by 70%. But what did the grads actually get out of it? A job at Starbucks and a passionate demand for student loan forgiveness. Students and taxpayers are paying the price for something that's clearly gotten way out of control. Not every degree can justify 5 or 6-figure loans.
All right, guys, real quick. So one of the best parts about being a content creator is that companies reach out to us and they send us things for free. So CozyEarth.com has reached out to us and said they want to send us some pajama sets, some blankets, some sheets. I said, give me one of those bamboo pajama sets. I want one of them bubble cuddle blankets. That's what I want. And I want some sheets as well. Why? Because the holiday season is coming up. And one of my favorite parts is chilling with my family in my pajamas under a blanket, talking sugar honey iced tea, eating snacks. And I want to extend that to you all as well. It's risk-free when you go to their website. 100-day trial, trying on their stuff, sleeping in it, seeing how you like it. Also a 10-year warranty on their items as well. This weekend only. From Thanksgiving all the way to Cyber Monday, when you go to CozyEarth.com and you put in the code LFR, you're going to get 40% off. Yeah, 40% off. It's the best deal of the year. And wrap the ones you love in luxury with CozyEarth.com. Eating snacks. This lady right here is a nurse and she's pissed off. She said, "Hey, Trump, I voted for you. My daughter is in school right now trying to go to school for nursing. And my next daughter is going to be a physician's assistant. And we're going to be losing money. I cannot believe. Please go back to the drawing board and fix whatever it is that you're messing up." 5 pros with this entire thing. All right. So it reduces federal spending and student debt burden. By capping loans for these programs, the policy could curb the $1.7 trillion student debt crisis. Wow. Preventing overborrowing for degrees with potentially lower ROI, return on investment, and directing funds toward fiscal responsibility. Number 2, it combats tuition inflation. Unlimited Grad Plus loans have driven up graduate program costs. Like public university tuition rose 46% from 2006 to 2012. Restrictions might force schools to lower fees to attract students, creating a more market-driven system. Like they will ever do that. They're so used to living high on their horse, man. They're not lowering any prices. It also encourages alternative funding models. Students might turn to the employer-sponsored education, scholarships, or apprenticeships for fostering partnerships between industries like healthcare and academia from more practical job-aligned training. That's something that they do at my children's university they attend right now. They both attended for engineering. Well, one is still finishing up. She's a junior. And JoJo finished up his 5-year master's program. And they had a partnership with the federal government saying that we will sponsor you while you're in school. Then when you're done, you come to work with us for at least 2 years. And that works out great for them. This also prioritizes high-impact professional fields, reserving uncapped loans for traditional professions like law or medicine could allocate resources to areas with higher earning potential, helping graduates repay loans faster and boosting economic productivity. And the last one is it promotes degree value assessment. The reclassification prompts a broader review of what constitutes professional education, potentially weeding out low quality programs and emphasizing outcomes over enrollment numbers. You hear that? They want to emphasize outcomes over enrollment numbers. We'd rather that the majority of you are crazy successful when y'all leave this university rather than just pat ourselves on the back because we got the most students who signed it up to come to our university. Because the more people sign up, the more money we get, and there's no guarantee of success. We have been helping people grow online. It has been absolutely amazing. We have helped many content creators get from zero to monetization in under 30 days. We even have a couple of these superstars who did it in 1 or 2 weeks. If you want to learn how to do YouTube, I don't care your age, I don't care what skills or talents you have. Trust me, I can help you do it effortlessly. Just reach out to me with the word coach and we can get it done. One more thing. We have a YouTube course that I just now created. I'm extremely proud of, and a lot of people are getting so much from. Purchase that course and work with us. You can join our private Facebook group and our daily group calls, which is 3 to 5 days per week, and you can learn so much more than you've ever learned before. I can't wait to hear from you. Love you. Peace.